Good morning, YouTube. It's me, Justin, August 19th, 2018. Sorry, I don't have very positive news to report on this morning, but wanted to report on the latest um, from the Pentagon report having to do with good old China. The one that many of us have been saying for years. They're the ones not to be trusted, but mainstream media is so focused on Russia right now. If you did see my report that I did on the South China Sea when our Navy plane was pretty much warned 6 times from the Chinese military to leave their airspace, basically in the South China Sea, all the controversy going on for the past few years. China has been building these massive islands in the South China Sea over these coral reefs and claiming it Chinese territory, turning these islands, man-made islands, into major large-scale military bases, which it's international waters, and some of the waters belong to the Philippines and parts of Vietnam, but China feels they can build whatever they want anywhere, stick a flag in it, and call it their own territory. But Pentagon report says China likely training for strikes against the U.S. Now, I know Russia and Iran and all that we have to worry about, Gog and Magog in the future, but China's always been a threat with these stronger sanctions and tariff wars going on. One of the reports says over the last 3 years, the People's Liberation Army has rapidly expanded overwater bomber operation areas, gaining experience in critical maritime region and likely training for major strikes against U.S. and U.S. allies. So that's what the Pentagon's reporting on right now. So I just figured I'd make this quick video to heed the warning, people. It's time to get right with God if you're not. And like I said, China likely training for strikes against the U.S. Latest Pentagon report. So figured I'd get that out to you all. We are living in very prophetic days, and if you hadn't heard, too, in the parts of Fiji, the 8.2 earthquake that rocked them late last night while I was on the live stream with Rolling Homestead and Micro Homesteader. And their aftershocks were ranging in 6.8 to 6.9 on the Richter scale. But it was a deep, many deep earthquakes, but 8.2, the largest in 2018. But the earth is definitely shaking and quaking. Anyways, prophetic times. Get right with God. Fear no man. Never fear death. Get right with God. Fight the good fight. Stay locked and loaded 100%. Hopefully I can come across some positive news. But it's just the world we're living in these days. God bless. Stay safe. Later.